I'm back. It's been a minute. So, the day has finally arrived, guys. Santa, no, I'm joking. The leprechauns are coming to town. I mean, on a technicality, they're not, because it's not the 17th of March as of yet. But I am off to Liverpool this weekend. If you watched my previous video, you know I was stressing about outfits. Well, girl. Yes, into the video. So, as I said, had some troubles. Troubles is a very strong word. Had a disaster with the top that I ordered. I thought it was going to look hella slay, like my boobs were going to look great, I was just going to feel hella sexy. That's not what happened. When I say my boobs looked like an going on 90-year-old woman, like they were just saggy. And I was like, what am I going to do? So I ordered a few tops from Vinted, ordered two arrived. Ordered three, two arrived. And I went with this corset. So obviously, let me zip it up. But yeah, I just think this is going to look so nice with my pants. And then I'm having my mum's denim jacket because hers is shorter than mine. So I'll be taking that. The zip is a bit fiddly. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but so this is the top. I just love this boning detail, and yeah, I just think it's gonna look so nice. So this is the top. So that's the back. This is the bow that was in the previous video, so that definitely goes. And then I'm wearing these pants, which you may not be able to see, but they have like a lace sort of like thing going right down the side. They're actually from the Rita Ora collection in Primark, and I thought when I tried them on in the shop, I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna like these. Like Rita Ora's collection in Primark either actually slaps or is actually horrific, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, and I just feel like hella sexy in them. So I just thought today's the day. And then I'm going to match it with this green brag, which I also think is from Primark. It's from Next. I think one of my friends got me this for my birthday one year, and I've just never been able to well, somebody got it for me for my birthday, but like I just love like the chains on it. I think it's classy. It's just going to go really well with it, and I just really like the shape of the bag. Because I just thought, like, we're gonna go green. I did have a bit of disaster with the shoes. I did order some really nice green heels from Vinted. And I think they would have been great if I wasn't, like, if it was only for, like, a couple of hours and it wasn't the whole evening I was going to be spending dancing. Because I know I'd be like, I need to go change my shoes. So I'm just going to go with a white feeler. I do need to give them the clean because they're hella dirty. But then I'm like, do I clean them and then... because they're just going to get dirty. And then my hair, you may notice I've got little things. I washed my hair super early this morning, so by the time I go at like 1 o'clock, before I go, thinking about like 12 o'clock, I'm going to dry my hair in the things and then obviously let them out. So wow! I'm going to do like a half up, half down thing, but I'll show you that when I get ready in Liverpool. So that is my outfit. My PJs, they're so cute. So these are also from Primark. They're like, I got these a couple of months ago. I feel like I did show you, I can't really remember. But yeah, they're hella cute. I'm really obsessed with them. And then obviously I've got spare socks, some hold me in knickers because your girl wants to be snatched. And then these are the cutie little shorts. They're so cute. I'm obsessed with them. And then it's really nice and soft. And I just thought when I'm like so drunk later, I wouldn't want to be like nice and cuddly. But yeah, so now I'm gonna just pack my suitcase with me basically. Well, pack my makeup. So I'm gonna go. This is the Revolution makeup palette from London. I'm gonna go like use the. Oh, hey! I'm gonna use these sort of green colours, and then match it with like some nude colours. And then I didn't really know what lipstick to bring, so I've gone for like 3 options. So the classic Ted Baker one, which I'm obsessed with and I love. I've got this colour, but I feel like I need a vibrant colour. This is why I'm like, do I go for this one? I've got this pink sort of like hyper glow gloss. Then I just got a clear one, which I thought would go on the top of one of these. Or then I've got like a really like electric red one. But I'm just thinking, because I'm so pale, it might not suit me. So that's why I think I might pair it with this. Ooh. You nearly fell. Pair it with this, and it's like I can blot it on. Yeah, so that's for my eye and lip makeup. This is the Finishing Lasting Rimmel foundation. I don't really wear foundation unless like on a day-to-day. Like when I go to work, I just use like a tinted moisturizer. But this is like my go-to. Like it just lasts so long. And I know it says it lasts like 34 hours, but like when you're out, you don't want to be like reapplying your makeup, and that is like my worst phobia. And I see people do it, and I'm just like, I don't want to do that. Like I want my makeup to look nice from like the moment I leave the hotel to the moment I get back. Obviously, if it's raining, that's not going to happen. But you know, today is a glorious day, and I'm hoping it stays that. So yeah, I'm going to use this foundation. To go with the foundation, I'm also going to take this tinted moisturizer for my contour, and I just use it like on a regular. This is my nicer one that I'm using at the moment, which is the day cream, which I feel like that's more of a, this one, the Primark one is more like a going out one. And then I've got this Maybelline eraser, instant anti-aging. I'll take that. I mean, I'm 22, I don't need to worry about aging, but whatever. And then I use this 4-1 in Glow. As you can see, like, we're down to the last bit of this, so I do need to get some more of this. But I use this for when I do my contour, so then it like makes my skin as like a tinted glow as well, so that's why I use the tinted moisturizer as well. Because yeah, that 4-in-1 Glow has the moisturizer and concealer in it, but I feel like it moisturizes your skin, and then like you get this sort of like snatch glow, which I'm obsessed with. And then I'm going to take this little brush that I actually stole from my friend, so thanks, shout out to Gemma. And then we've got the Barry M Tropical Heatwave Powdered Bronzer, which again, as you can see, I use this on a daily. Like, I'm obsessed with this. It just, I think because I'm so pale, I used to get into like a phase where I'd be like making myself like look orange, and it just, obviously, I mean, I have tanned a little bit, but then I just remember this one time, I was meeting my mum in Chester, and she literally just went, like, she could see me before she actually knew it was me, kind of thing, because she was so shocked. I mean, yeah, I had done my tan as well, but then I'd also like gone like really orange on my makeup. But yeah, before I forget, I almost forgot my primer, which everyone's like, oh, it's that sticky, but I just love the way it feels on my skin afterwards. Like, it's like such a cooling thing on my skin, and I just get so sensitive as well to like primer products, so like this is perfect for me. So yeah, I almost forgot that. And then my contour palettes, I don't know which one is, oh, again, Revolution. As you probably tell, I'm obsessed with Revolution products. So you get the 3 like ones. I tend to go for like this one, and then like that's like the highlighter bit, and I never really use that one because it has like a weird like finish on my face. So yeah, so I've got that. What else do I need? Oh, sponges. Blush. Again, this is Benefit. As you can see, I'm literally down to like the last bit, but I'm not gonna get, next time I don't think I'm gonna get Benefit blusher because it's just so expensive. Almost forgot powder. So this is the MUA Makeup Academy loose powder. I do like this one, but I feel like there's probably better ones that I'm just unaware of. Okay, now brushes. got a brush for powder. Need a blush brush. Contour brushes. Again, like, I really like these ones just because they're so soft on my skin. Think something to rub in foundation. Bronzer brush. Oh, these are my new brushes, guys, if you remember. Like, they're so nice. What else do I need, guys? Oh, eyebrows. Again, obsessed with this, like, glue sort of look. I think it's because my eyebrows are so, like, I don't know, they're just so fair. I don't want, when I do get them, like, done, it's, like, tinted and stuff. You can notice the difference. And then I just feel like, oh, maybe I should just do them more naturally. So, yeah, definitely gonna use this tonight, and then I'll just go over it with, like, the eyebrow brush and, like, brush out. And then we'll go for the e.l.f. brush, eyebrow tint brush as well. And then we're gonna go for Bad Girl Bang Benefit Mascara. Ugh. Oh, like, sorry, I'm just, yeah, and more pad. I just need to put in my eyeshadow brushes, and then we're all good to go. Also packed my toiletries in a separate bag because I was like, this is all not gonna fit. But yeah, I'm hoping you're gonna like all the crazy content that I'm gonna get up to this weekend. But yeah, I'm just super excited. Like, me and my friends have planned this for like such a long time now, so like the day's finally here. So yeah, let's go. Tell every ball, baby. We made it to the station. This is Chloe. Say hey. This is Frey. When I say we've gone a bit overboard, I think that might be a bit of an under exaggeration, because we've got 2 bags that are like full. But do you know what? And we've got Bucks Fizz in my bag and sours, and our mate is bringing mango rum. So I think it's safe to say that I'm going to be paralytically drunk before I leave. But I'm alright with that because I don't want to queue up in a queue that's miles long. Yeah, sober. Because you just get sober so quick and you're just like... But no, we've got some sandwiches. And some prawns.
Freya doesn't.
Freya was saving her stomach for the buffet that we're going to, but I know that I'll drink on the train, and I only had a croissant. And that was at 9:30 this morning, and it's now 1:44. So I'll probably, if I did that, I probably wouldn't make out tonight. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for our train. But yeah. So we literally started drinking on the train, and then like, yeah, party time back at the hotel. Honestly, like, I just love getting ready with my friends. I feel like it's such like a vibe. They just sing and dance and do stupid stuff. So yeah, come do my makeup with me. I did think about doing my hair first, and I thought, oh my god, no, because by the time like I even think about doing that, I'll have to put the headband on. But yeah, as you can see, I got really distracted filming this video because my friends were getting ready also, and I didn't want to be rude by filming. So I still like talking to them as well, getting ready and like boogieing. Yeah, so firstly I put my moisturiser on and blended that all in my face, and simple moisturiser, as we said before. But one thing I did forget to do though before this was put primer on after my moisturiser, so I did end up putting it after I did my eyebrows. But yeah, I just blended that in. And then I did like a little happy dance because I was so happy. But in reality, I was like low-key stressed because I was like, oh my god, am I going to get ready in time? But obviously that doesn't bother me because I was still dancing away. And then you almost fell into the bath. Luckily it wasn't full. But yeah, I've always been like really aware that like, I do my eyeshadow first. And when I've watched like other people doing it, like makeup on TV, they always seem to do like their clients make the eyeshadow first, because they, whatever you can brush it off. Whereas if you do it after, you can see that it then sticks to the foundation and stuff. But yeah, my friend said something funny about the shower, and we realised that you could go on the toilet and wash your feet at the same time at the shower, which we laughed about for ages this morning on the train. But yeah, I went for my Revolution green palette. I can't remember what greens I used. I used a really light colour to start with, above the eye, and then I blended it out with a darker green on the edges. And then, yes, that's what I went with. I then realised like one eye was thicker than the other, so I was like, no, I need to blend that out. And then you may be able to see like in this video, like the lighting was so bad in this hotel, like so bad. And there was just like, there was barely any plug. I didn't realise that. So I think it's safe to say I won't be staying here again. I'm not going to tell you where it is. But yeah, then I went for like a nude thing around like the middle bit of my eye, and then added glitter around the outside. And honestly, at this point, guys, like, I'm just like, yeah, at this point we had 4 drinks on the train, which was nice. So that's why I'm also leaning forward, because again, the lighting was so bad. I bought 2 ring lights, and there was nowhere to plug them in, which was a bit frustrating, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was really unsure on like what green I wanted to do, because every time I did it, I practiced at home, I did a different look, and I just couldn't decide. But I was really happy with this in the end. I went for a glitter above the eyelid, and around the eyelid, and the corners, and the sides, just to even out a bit. And actually, normally I have to do like my eyeshadow 2 or 3 times before I like finally get the look that I actually want. So I was actually really happy with this. Although, like I said, one side was thicker brush than the other, so that did stress me out. Yeah, like I said, I did forget to put my primer on, so I literally did after my eyeshadow, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Yeah, I use the e.l.f. one. I know some people are a bit like iffy about e.l.f., but I really just like their brand anyway. With cruelty-free products, and just, this is when I asked my friend if she could wet some sponges for me. She was like, what do you mean? And I was like, she's like, how wet do you want them? And I was like, until they are a different size. And then you'll see, like, when she hands me them back later, I'm like, oh. Little rave break. I don't even know what I'm singing at this point. I don't know what was on. And then it was time for the concealer. So yeah, she goes off to wash my brushes. Yeah, I use a stick to go around my eyeshadow and eyebrows first, and then I use a tiny little makeup brush, which I stole from my friend. And just blend that out a bit. I don't worry about it too much because I know I'm going to go over with Beauty Blender afterwards, so I just like try and like brush it out as best as I can. And then I realised the eyes weren't matching still, which was slightly annoying, but then I just gave up. And I was like, oh, maybe if I put more concealer around my eyes, it'll look and clear up brighter. And it did give me a little bit of a snatch look, but not the snatch look that I wanted. But hey, we move. And then I went on to put on my foundation, which I then forgot. I realised I forgot my foundation brush, so I literally put it on with my fingers. Yeah, you see the size of that? And then she gave me like a really tiny one. And I was like, oh my god, perfect. But yeah, normally I use like a brush to put my foundation on my skin, but you know, I literally brought every other single brush on my planet, but not a foundation brush. So I did the thing old-fashioned way and just used my fingers. It probably didn't blend out as well as I wanted because I used my fingers, but I like to think that it looked okay in the end. Yeah, so after a lot of blending, I opened my first, I was going to say my first can, but this was like my fifth can at this point. But yeah, it was really nice. Definitely recommend. But yeah, so I blended on my foundation with the beauty blender and my brush. And then my nails snapped and I was just really disappointed. And I was like, I might as well just rip it off because it literally just snapped off anyway. So I was like, right, that can go in the bin. I didn't want my friend said to make me laugh, but yeah. I don't know why, but like literally throughout this video, you can see me like looking ages for stuff, even though I literally emptied all my makeup out on the floor so I could see it. But yeah, then I started to do my contour. So I did my nose first, which everyone's like, why do you know? You have a petite nose anyway, but sometimes you just want the illusion to think you have a skinnier nose. And then I did 2 lines on my chin and under my lip, just because it gives you that extra looking as you have like a better and bottom lip. And then I used the contour sticks. I would actually like to know if there's actually a better way to contour than the way I do, because sometimes I think it looks really nice. Sometimes I think maybe the brushes are too big and I just do too big a strokes. I have seen a thing where a girl does on TikTok where she uses like 2 fingers to do a V and then does like it that way. So I might try that on my next makeup look. Because sometimes I think I just do the contour lines too thick, so I look more on orange. And then I went in with my concealer around the smaller areas. And then, of course, I used my 4-in-1 Glow, which I'm obsessed with, and the tinted moisturiser in the bigger areas. Yeah, so I did those V shapes, which is what the girl does on TikTok. But I just thought maybe I should do them with the contour, not just the concealer. So I'm definitely going to try that the next time I go out. I'm actually going out to Chester next week, so I might try that on Barnes Brunch next week and see what happens. Again, going in with the 4-in-1 Glow. We want to be sparkly, we want to be shiny. And then I don't know why I kept doing this. I literally was like, where is everything? And everyone was like, it's on the floor. And then I used my beauty blender to blend all the concealer out, and then use the brush to blend the contour in, as well as using the beauty blender. You see what I mean? I feel like it's too thick, and then there's just like a blob of like contour. And then I realised, like my friends realised halfway through, like before we left, that I needed to rub it in a bit more. I think it doesn't help that I'm like really blind, and I can't actually see what's going on half the time because I don't have my glasses on to do my makeup. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna like try out that new hat that I saw on TikTok next weekend, and I'll let you know if I actually prefer it, because I think it actually might look 10 times better than what I do now. And after a lot of blending, I was all blended out. Well, so I thought, until my friends later pointed out that I had missed a massive black line under my chin. If your friends won't tell you, then I guess who will? But yeah, I was so excited. I was like so nearly ready, and everyone was like slowly getting ready. The music was vibes. We were all like laughing and chatting, discussing what our plans are for this evening, for the evening. Yeah, you'll see that massive black line there that's on my face. Not a word from anybody until like we left, before we were about to leave. And then I added a bit of bronzer, which I didn't really blend in well, as you can see, but I'll go over it in a second. At this point I was like rushing because everyone else was like sort of ready. And I just wanted to get dressed, do my hair, because I feel like that was going to take the longest, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and I didn't know where I wanted the bow to sit, etc. So I blended that in pretty fast. And then I went to get my blusher, which I thought I forgot, even though I packed it in the video. I couldn't find it again, but I think that's because I had no glasses on, and even then, the fact I had it on the floor, it still wasn't in front of me for some reason. I don't know what I was doing here, but I guess my beat blender ran away. Cheeky little sip of the cocktail can. I'll put my blusher on, time to finally put the powder on. Everyone always says I go over the top with the powder, but I just really love powder, and I just want it to stay clean. You can literally see the powder particles like flying across the room as I do this, but I don't really care. It's one of my favourite products to use, and I just feel like once you blend it in, your skin looks so much better, and like the makeup looks so much better because it's finished off. I mean, we're going to ignore the fact that, I didn't contour my chin properly, but that's beside the point, guys. I thought it looked nice far away. It wasn't until I took a mirror selfie with my friends that I realised that I had a massive brown line across my face. Going in with the setting spray. And then I realised that I was like, oh, I'm all done. And then I was like, wait, I need to put mascara on. So this took a very long process because I couldn't actually find my mascara yet again, even though I put it out on the floor. But it turns out my mate had it, and I didn't realise. So finally put mascara on. I tried to use like the small mirror in my eyeshadow palette, but then I realised I couldn't see. So then, and then I went over a bit of green, and then I realised to put too much on, so yeah. Then it was mascara time, not the time that I thought before, and then I realised I got it on my face. I should have just really used my eyeshadow mirror. It's in my eyeshadow palette, but anybody knows me, I don't really think of things that far ahead, and only think of them afterwards. But this mascara is my best friend. It just makes your eyes look natural but bold and badass. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. And there we go. My makeup was all done. I was so happy with everything. I just needed to do my eyebrows, which I almost forgot. And I literally got mascara all over my hands. Classic live routine. So then, I put on my NYX glue eyebrow gel thing, which I actually really prefer instead of using. When I first started doing my eyebrows, I used to do it with a brow powder, and it just made them look really heavy and really dark, and it just didn't suit my face. But now I've found ways to do my natural brows in a more natural way, not as in a more thicker way, because I feel like with eyebrows, the trends come and they go. Like, it used to be like the thicker the eyebrows, the like more popular you were, etc., etc. But now I much prefer using a little brow brush with a bit of tint in. And the world's my oyster, guys. I'm happy, all happy, makeup's done. Woo. As you know, see, I'm actually in my top, which I'll show you properly in the photos at the end, but my hair is literally wild after I put it in the bun. So, my envision was to do 2 little buns, brush them little bits, the half up, half down bits, so it's a little bit wavy, a little bit curly. And then my envision was to use the comb to then separate the hair into like 2 little mini buns, like messy at the back. And then the bow would literally slit in a lodge between. And surprisingly, like the bow actually only fell out once. So I'm actually quite thankful. I realised like halfway through this, when I filmed this, like the 2 parts weren't actually even, so I did actually redo it. But yes, I brushed the bits that were more noticeable, and I did think about straightening them a little bit, but I just think like a little bit of wave suits my hair, so then I placed stodged bow in between the 2 little buns. And yeah, outfit done.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Why they stopping me? Stopping me.